All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're digging into a huge new announcement from Meta's Mark Zuckerberg. And no, we're not just talking about another fancy AI assistant. He's laid out a whole roadmap to build something he calls personal superintelligence. And the wild part is, he thinks it's a lot closer than any of us realize. And this is the line that really got everyone talking. I mean, for years, the whole idea of superintelligence has felt like pure science fiction, right? Something for movies or, these really abstract academic debates. But by saying it's now in sight, Zuckerberg is completely reframing it. He's saying, nope, this isn't a dream anymore. This is an actual engineering goal for us at Meta. So, what exactly is this new grand plan? Well, it's more than just a new project. It's basically a total reorganization of Meta's long-term goals. Let's take a look at what this all means. Okay, so the official mission for this new group, the Meta Superintelligence Labs, is seriously ambitious. Let's just pull apart the two key phrases here. First, you've got personal superintelligence, which suggests an AI that's way, way beyond anything we have today. And then there's the second part, for everyone. That tells you this isn't meant to be some niche product for tech nerds. They're aiming for this to be used by everybody, all over the world. Now, you probably haven't heard that term, personal superintelligence, before. That's because it's not really a standard industry term. It's a whole new category that Meta is trying to create and define for us. So let's figure out what Zuckerberg actually means by it. When we hear superintelligence, our minds usually jump to some giant, scary AI locked away in a server farm somewhere, right? But Zuckerberg is tacking on a word we don't normally hear with it: personal. So, what makes his vision so different? What does that word really change? The key difference, and this is really important, is all about control. The idea here isn't some all-powerful AI making its own decisions. It's supposed to be a tool, an incredibly powerful one that's put directly into your hands. It's designed to be directed by you to help you with the things you care about in your life. So it's really about giving you power, not taking it away. And this idea really splits into two different areas. On the one hand, yeah, it's about productivity, helping you do your work faster, be more efficient, all that good stuff. But the really mind-bending part is the personal side. I mean, imagine an AI that doesn't just manage your emails, but helps you learn to play the guitar or gives you useful pointers and context in your day-to-day conversations. That's a whole other level. Okay, having a big vision is one thing, but how would this technology actually show up in our lives? Where would we use it? Well, according to Meta, the answer lies in what they see as the next huge shift in how we use computers. Yep, Zuckerberg is betting big on smart glasses. He's convinced that eventually, these glasses are going to get so good that they completely replace the smartphone as our main way of interacting with the digital world. Think about that. This isn't just another gadget. It's meant to be the main portal through which we access this personal superintelligence. So how do we even get there? Well, they've laid out a kind of gradual four-step plan. First, the AI needs to be able to see what we see and hear what we hear to understand our world. Once it has that context, that's when it can start to interact with us in a truly helpful way. And that final step, that's the big leap, where this device isn't just helping us anymore, it actually becomes our new personal computer. Let's be real, this is a massive undertaking. It sounds almost impossible. So why does Meta, a company that started with social media and, has gotten some criticism over its metaverse ideas, why do they think they're the ones who can actually pull this off? Well, Zuckerberg points to two main advantages they have. First is just raw resources. They have the money to build the insane amount of computing power that something like this would need. And second, and this is something very few companies have, they have a proven system for getting new technology into the hands of billions of people. And that's really the scale we're talking about here. Not millions of users, billions. Meta's goal isn't to build some cool niche gadget for a few tech fans. They want to create a platform that's as common and as widespread as the smartphone is today, and they plan to use the massive audience they already have to get there. And in the end, Zuckerberg isn't just framing this as a smart business move, he's really selling it as his personal mission. When he says he's excited to build this, What he's signaling is that the entire company, from the very top all the way down, is throwing its full weight behind this long-term vision. So there you have it. Meta's vision is pretty clear. A future where personal superintelligence delivered through a pair of glasses is a daily tool for billions of us. They believe the tech is moving fast enough to make this goal feel like it's finally within reach. But as this vision gets closer to becoming a reality, it starts to raise a whole new set of questions, not just for Meta, but for every single one of us. The race for superintelligence is officially on. The real question is, what happens next?